All right, welcome back. So, in this video, our focus now is on pullback entry, my favorite style of taking trade. This is my trading entry model. This is the one I do, I use every day, and I also recommend as well. Very efficient, smooth, and beautiful. Of course, like everything else in trading, it also has its own downside. So, nothing works every time in trading. Nothing is perfect, and nothing is absolute in trading. There will always be losses. There will always be, market issues here and there, and so on. So, don't expect that this means that just by applying this you won't have any loss at all, you won't lose money at all. No, I'm not promising you that. What I promise you is what a long-term profitable experience and result in the markets if you apply everything properly and they fit into your own nature. So let's start. How do I enter trade with this pullback model? What I do is that I wait for price. If my analysis on time frame is bullishness, then on 4-hour time frame price is bearish, dropping like this and everything. So I wait for price to break out from the most recent swing high. So and we have it here. Price broke this high here and close above it. Once that happens, now I begin to anticipate price to retrace back inside this range it just created. Of course, once there's a breakout, I have to analyze the breakout to see, do we have imbalance inside that breakout range, and we have it here. Without imbalance, there is no entry for me. So price was retracing until here it made a low here, and price reversed. Now, all I do is that I wait for the last candle that formed the last low high to be broken. That shows to me that price is done retracing, and now it is now bullish, ready to continue the bullish move. So price broke this last candle high here by this candle, and I don't wait for it to close above it. Once it break above it and trading above it, clearly trading, like it's so clean that and clear that price is trading above it, above the high, then I will take a buy for long. My stop loss will be below that candle low whose high was broken by price. So I will be in this trade like this. You can see, so clean. Now, how do I manage my trade? Each time price make a new high with a new candle that close above the previous candle bullish, I will move my stop loss to the recent low of closed candle. All right, I will show you an example of that in a live market action. So price here close here bullish here. Now my stop loss will move to this recent low. Now when this candle close bearish like this, I move my stop loss below this candle. Now this one will have taken me out, yes, and I've come out with that profit I've made so far. My goal is a quick profit of the market, to accumulate profit, to compound profit. So a 10-hour single move for a breakout trader like this can give me 20-hour plus. How? Because I'm compounding the profit with every micro move. So like this took me out. Then I will now analyze this new range that was formed recently again. Do we have imbalance in the range? Yes, we have it here. This is the imbalance here. Now price doesn't have to retrace down this imbalance level for me to have an entry again. It will trace back to this old high, to the left side, this old high here, that serves as a support for it here. Price bounce of it reverse. Now this is a bearish candle. The next candle was a bullish one and it began to trade above this bearish candle. Once that starts happening, I will take a new trade again as well for long. My stop loss below that bearish candle low, then I will join the move again. I will also trail my stop loss below the low of most recent candle that is already closed information. And when this candle closed and this one began to form, my stop loss will already be in this low. Yes, so this will actually take me out. This low that went below this low will have taken me out. What happened next again? I stay on the sideline again, analyze this range again. Now we actually have a new range now formed. Is there imbalance in the range? Yes, we have an imbalance here. Price touched the imbalance, went to it, reached this low that was formed here, almost reached the low. This is a bullish order block, by the way. So this is the last low candle low that was formed. Then this one formed again, becoming the last low. As this candle began to trade above this candle high, I will take a buy again for a bullish trade again. Stop loss below this low. You see how I'm trading the market, following the move. Then following the move to this place. This move that broke the low of this candle will also take me out as well in small profit of 0.6 hour. Now, if you had all the how I've actually taken so far, I want to show you how this model is above that breakout model on. This is 1.5 hour. Right, and this one give, let's check, 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour. Then this one give 0.6 hour. Now if I add all together, 1.3 1.5 plus 1 hour making 2.5 hour. Right, then this one that happened here was 0.6 hour, now making 3.1 hour of a single move. All happen within how many days? This is April 10 to April 15. Within 5 days, 3 hours on a single move. Now this one gave 4 hours within a month. The breakout one gave 4 hours in a month. This gave 3 hours within 5 days. So this will compound your profit massively. Also, it gives you a very small stop loss. So the risk to reward ratio is very high for this in most cases. This is the worst one you can ever actually have. Very small hour. Let me show you an example of what I'm saying. Price range for a while, broke out this high here, close above it, then price retrace to this candle to touch this imbalance level here, touch the imbalance here by this candle to this the last low. As this candle began to trade above this high, I will join the move for a long trade. You can see now again failing my stop loss below the low of most recent candle information. Now this move will have taken me out because it took out the low of this candle, previous candle, Now this is now what? A 2.4 hour. Now 2.4 hour plus that 3.1 hour. What is that? We now have 5.5 hour. Within how many days? This 23 of April. Or happen within 10 days. 10 to 12 days. Look at that. 5 hours. That breakout one give 4 hours within a month. This is better. So this is my model. So I don't care about losing I don't care about missing trade because there's no pullback for that range. I will wait until I see a good pullback. So like that, under pullback here again to this imbalance level here. So let me show an example again. Here again we had a breakout here. Price goes above it. We then had this imbalance left behind by price, which price retraced to here with this down candle, and then the next candle began to trade above the high of this bearish candle. What does that mean? I will take a long trade, stop loss below the low of the down candle. Now I join the move, ride the move. Look at that. This is a 5.5 hour trade in a single trade. How many days? May 7 to this is actually May 8. That is how many days? 1 day. One single day move give this 5.5 hour. A single move like that. So this one give a better profit ratio and also a good win rate, a better win rate. So this is my entry model, and this is how I manage my trade. Let me show you a stop loss example. Now let's say I enter for a long buy when this candle trade above this low, this candle high here, enter for a long here. Now this candle has closed now. My stop loss will have been moved to the low, this candle, recent candle low here. Let me show you a live example of a trade currently in right now. All right. So my stop actually moved to the low recent candle here. All right. Let me show you if I can give you something that is quite more easy to understand. Okay. Now this candle right now is forming right now. It has traded above the high of this previous candle. What does that mean? If my stop loss is here before, so I've moved to the low of this previous candle that has closed for me. Now if this one also closed right, and the next candle began to trade above this high, then my stop loss will be moved to this close candle low like that. The logic is that as long as we are still bullish, the low of the previous candle should not be taken out by price, except market manipulation occur. So this is how I actually manage my trade. I want to be involved in the move as long as prices move my direction. I want to be involved only in a clean move, smooth move, and also I want to make profit as fast as possible without having to wait for weeks for a single trade to run in completion for this swing trading model. So this model gives me money on a weekly basis within the same day or 3 days that I take that trade. I should already have booked some profits out of the market. So I don't take partial for this model. I don't take partial. Rather, I fail my stop loss until price take me out. That is how I trade. This is my entry model. I hope this clear to you. Thank you. See you in the next video.